All right. Kweku's back. He's reappeared from the motorway, you know.
Anyway, it was quite an experience.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yeah, quite an experience. We really need to get working and working hard in this country. I think too many people are, just slacking and not doing enough. You know, it's okay if you're running at, 5 meters per second. That's okay if the whole world is going at that pace. But considering the rate of our population growth and everything else, we need to speed up. We can't continue doing things as if this was 1960.
Charlie.
That's actually the problem.
Yeah.
We are doing things, but it's a bit slow. Yeah, and the bureaucracy is crazy.
It's a lot. Yeah. Well, here's a young woman who's definitely not moving at 1960 pace. In fact, she's beyond 2022 pace. Her name is Amma Pratt, and she's the executive director of the Obaasima Summit Foundation. Good morning, Amma.
Oh, good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
The last time I saw Amma was like 2015, I think.
What?
Yeah.
7 years?
I mean, is that bad?
What? Oh, that's a long time. That's a long time.
It hasn't changed. Yeah. That's the thing.
No, but
exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, great to have you here on Breakfast Daily. You're wearing the T-shirt, so tell us all about the Obaasima Summit 2022.
Yes. Obaasima Summit. Let's start from 2021.
Okay.
Where your gorgeous, amazing, awesome self,
Stop trying to wrap me.
Let the conversation.
Amma.
and this year you're going to be repping.
Please tell people what the Obaasima Summit is and what it's all about and how they can come and support you.
So the Obaasima Summit, we started in 2019. It's the plan for the summit is like one big conversation for women. Right. We are hoping that it's going to be that one-stop space where women of all, classes, for every set, there are always differentiations. There's always a pecking order. Yeah. There's always some things differentiate us, makes us different one way or the other. But we are hoping that Obaasima is that one space for all women, regardless, who you are, your age, demographic, whatever, where we can come together every year and have important conversations about ourselves and strategize for how we can grow. Charlie, not just Ghana, everywhere a woman's fight is harder.
Yes.
The issues that affect us as Africans affects all of us, but affects women more. So, that's the plan. From 2019 till now, we've grown. We've grown from just having the summit to now having yearly activities. So we've included a campus tours where we are going.
Okay. I remember that. You went all over to campuses
everywhere
across Ghana.
Tamale, Koforidia,
what's the experience like if you compare what you experienced in Tamale vis-a-vis, let's say, Accra or Cape Coast? What was the experience?
Tamale is a vibe.
Okay.
Tamale is.
Okay.
I can't compare. I'm sorry, guys. I can't compare Tamale to anywhere else.
Really?
It's just the feeling from the airport all the way to the. We've done 2 universities now, and in both places we are met with cultural drumming and dancing. We don't plan that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get surprised when we get there. Every time we've been in Tamale, we are presented with smokes, their presence, the energy, the vibe. In fact, last year, I missed my first flight. I had to get on the next flight.
Okay.
By the time I was at the airport trying to get space on the next flight, the room was full.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
The room was
for the
full.
event.
I was still in Accra.
And the room was full.
They were
was-
waiting for you in anticipation.
So I spent like 5 minutes of my time just apologizing to them, for keeping them and all of that. Tamale is a vibe.
Nice.
It's always a vibe. The other campuses, they come, of course they show up,
Yes.
and just as enthusiastic. It's just that Tamale always takes it
To another level.
another level. They own it and they host us. Let's just say that.
Very nice.
I love what you're doing, and I think that's important. However, there's this new conversation that's coming up that when you empower women without empowering the men who will support the women, you may create an imbalance of sorts.
But we don't want imbalances.
Okay.
You see, we want a world that works.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to have a world that works, where everybody's, operating at their maximum and at their best. The truth is that, and this would also be perhaps an argument against affirmative action, and anything that seems to tilt towards the woman. The truth is that it's tilted towards the men for a very long time, forever. So personally, and I've said this, people have said to me, don't say this out loud, it's embarrassing, but I still say it. Personally, if there's a situation where it will tilt towards the female, I'm all for it. Because, come on, we need to reach a balance.
We need balance.
We need balance.
I think
we need balance.
It's a fair comment. It's a fair point.
Yeah.
The playing field has been tilted for the longest time ever.
I mean, we don't want it to tilt the other way. No. All we want is balance. So once we achieve balance, I think we are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's incredible. I mean, last year I was there, so you had so many wonderful people coming to speak to the young women there. Shamima was there, Shamima Muslim. Stacey Amwating was there as well. Joyce Barr was there. Yeah. I mean, it was really, really good. And the students stayed. I mean, they were impressed. Camido came to perform. He's was wonderful.
Again.
He's coming again.
Oh, he is? Oh, now the roof will fly off.
Oh, and imagine just from last year till now, he's just gone through the roof.
Right?
Yeah. And the great Kwesi Pratt gave a very, very stirring speech. Yeah, we had a good conversation with him as well. So there was a male factor as well in the discussion.
Which I think is important because when you have women's empowerment drive, you do need to see representation of men, strong men, successful men.
It's important.
Backing that.
The truth is that women listen to men and women. Men listen to men. Full stop. So, I mean, if you want to make change...
I can't.
How many female authors have you read?
I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with that.
Because take Michelle Obama, for instance. Not any conversation with anyone about Michelle Obama. Oh, I bought the book, I gave it to my... It's as if it's not for them, So we listen to men, we listen to, women, but men somehow, I don't think we are conscious
listen to their
they listen
own
to
kind.
men. So if you are going to make change, and we need for the men to be on board with us in making this change, we need the men in the room, we need the men at the seats, we need them to listen and we need them to speak.
You are our partners.
So absolutely. This year we are having two strong male, there's... Mr. Edward Annan.
Yes, Eddie Annan.
Yes, Aunt Lady. CEO, founder, Passionaire.
Yes.
We also have CEO of UMB Bank, the Nana Benet himself. He's also going to be there, so two strong male representation.
Great.
I think that's really good.
Yes. Of course, we are going to have Madam Helen Wisi, MD Guinness Ghana from last year as well. And then we are bringing in Nadia Ahmed Abdallah, all the way from Kenya, youngest deputy minister in Kenya.
Wow.
Okay.
Very early 30s.
Wow.
Very vibrant, dynamic lady. And we like to create balance. So all the age ranges. Of course, Professor Jane Nopokwajiman will be present, but she'll speak as a patron.
Nice.
She'll come in as a patron, but our four speakers are these speakers. Because this year our theme is progressive portrayal, building capacity for elevation.
Okay.
So entrepreneurship, job markets, things like that. So we've had the conversations about equality and all those, which are great. But financial power is important.
Very.
For the woman especially, So entrepreneurship, and clearly will lead the conversation.
Right.
How did he, see opportunities when they knocked his door? Ventured into who is going into airline these days?
Aviation
so veering into uncharted waters and making the most, of the present in terms of entrepreneurship. So he will lead that conversation from his, personal experience. Of course, UMB CEO would come from a place of the normal. How do you excel and distinguish your brand in a space where everybody else is? How many banks are there in Ghana? How many of them have not
gone under?
Tell me about it. But then they stay relevant. So how do you, stay relevant, keep your brand, all of that? And Nadia is coming in with, of course, the younger perspective, preparing yourself for opportunity. Her story is amazing. Was not in politics. Somebody in her corner doing her something, she just was brought in like that.
Bam, she's making
How
waves.
do you distinguish yourself in your corner such that You can be pulled.
You get noticed.
Absolutely. It's very important for today's young lady.
Very,
there's
very
so
important.
much pressure, so much influence.
There's a lot. Okay, so this is taking place
16th
of
June,
which is next
Thursday.
week, next Thursday.
Absolutely.
Where?
At the National Theatre. Tell me we've graduated.
Oh,
Tell
really?
Me. Go ahead, Alison.
At the National Theatre.
Wow.
What time? What time?
So we
impressive.
start the job fair at 4
4
We
p.m.
start with a job fair.
Okay.
We are bringing all these top brands, together in the foyer of the National Theatre. And we are saying to the young ladies and the young men, come with your CVs.
Okay.
Present it to them, ask them, what's wrong here? What am I not doing right? Ask them questions. When I come and sit in front of you and your panel, and you ask me this question, and I say this, is that what you expect to hear? What am I not saying right?
Okay.
What am I not doing right?
So like a CV and interview clinic.
Absolutely. How do I get internship in your establishment? Tell me.
Okay.
Let me do it.
Good.
Once I get the internship, how do I make sure that you keep me on?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
all of these brands are there.
Okay.
In the foyer, for that job fair,
Yes.
before we start the main
The
program at
event
6
itself.
o'clock.
Super.
Yes.
So how do people get information on social media?
On social media, let me give a number. Let me give Ivan's number. It's absolutely free, by the way. Free.
Okay,
Just call and
that's
register.
Okay.
This is Ivan's number. Ivan is our project director. His name is Ivan. The number is 027 430-9099.
Okay.
Say that again.
Yes.
Yes.
please.
027 430-9099. It's free, but you need to book a seat.
Okay.
All right.
So
And
just
Obaasima
call
Summit,
him.
you're on social media.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, hit me up directly, hit Ivan up directly. I'm sure when they come to you, you would have something to say.
We'll-
You're one of our stakeholders.
We'll pass the information on for you. Amma Pratt, thank you. Always a pleasure. Always a
Thank
pleasure.
you
Always
so
a pleasure.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.